This is an amazing day. You guys are professional wedding attendees at this point. You have been to more weddings than anyone I've ever known, and these people have been waiting 8 years to get married. COVID did a number for 2 years on everybody, and then all their friends who were going to get married then had to get married the next year, and the year after, and the year after. So you've been there and done that, but it's your day. It's your day. Woo!
I see forever when I look in your eyes. A love that is deeper than the blue in the sky.
A lot of you people, for the first time, have probably been in Hawksnest Beach, and that's pretty much what HNB is. It's family and friends, and we stick together, we pull through. I got thrown into this 34 years ago. I still don't know all the cousins' names. It's unbelievable.
The beach was the ultimate playground as a kid. It was a safe place to explore, grow, and learn, surrounded and supported by friends and family. It's kind of surreal that today is actually here. It feels like just yesterday that I was meeting Connor for the first time.
The first time I met Connor, I too, like so many of us, noticed his height. And while most people at that first Ultimate Frisbee practice, freshman year at Boston College, saw that height as athletic, confident, and a leadership quality, I saw a tall bro wearing a neon orange Four Loko lacrosse penny. I was not impressed. But it was only when I witnessed him drink a Frisbee's worth of beer, 4 beers, in under 20 seconds, that I concluded we would be lifelong friends.
Kelsey is one of the most kind people I've ever known. Rescues pigeons who are stuck in CVS behind the glass. Had half of the neighborhood in Boston pulling for that pigeon behind the glass.
It was a quiet Sunday, which I am sure had Connor watching a round of golf, and Connor received a panic call from Kelsey, hurriedly explaining a situation which involved a pigeon that was trapped in the window of America's largest pharmacy chain. Kelsey, with her love for animals, could not bear to see this situation play out. So she calls Connor, instructing him to walk over with a Swiffer, a bucket, and a good attitude, and Connor soon showed up, ready to join the rescue mission. And in due time, they were able to sweep the pigeon into the bucket, take it out of the store, and release it back into the city of Boston. Connor and Kelsey recounted the story, beaming with pride. Now, if that's not true love, I don't know what is.
I forgot to tell you, there's a guy outside taking bets on the over-under or how long it's going to take me to cry, so... yeah, I think I got it all out when I saw my beautiful daughter walk down the stairs. Peter, okay. Yes, I'm good. I'm good. I never got to see this. I didn't know what it looked like.
You didn't even see a picture?
No.
Aww.
I'm gonna be good. I promise. I try. Sorry. It's my fault.
Mary started earlier.
Mary was the first. Many of us are familiar with the story of how this beautiful couple first met. Girl and boy match on Hinge. Boy suggests a spontaneous meetup. Girl, understandably hesitant about meeting a random who claims to be 6'8", fortunately has a best friend who convinces her to go. Excitement ensues, including, but not limited to, chicken on a stick, double-fisted beers, and of course, Madonna, who unfortunately couldn't be here today due to prior engagement. One date subsequently set into motion a nearly decade-long romance, eventually erupting with fireworks and a proposal on the 4th of July.
9 years ago, I thought I knew who I was, but that person isn't here today. Instead, standing before you is a better me, a version of me that's more compassionate and caring, more grounded, and yet more hopeful than ever. Also, these days, I'm usually covered in cat hair, but I have you to thank for all of it.
I feel like so many of the movies and TV shows I watched and books I read as a kid or teenager portrayed relationships and love in this toxic and tumultuous way. You couldn't have love without control, jealousy, or instability. The fairy tales that taught me to be afraid of love weren't the ultimate goal at all. You are.
There were some hurdles over the years, But nothing managed to stop us. Not opposing diets, not a mistrain to Providence, not even when you sat me down and told me that I wasn't your boyfriend. But then I think about all the obvious signs that we were meant for each other. Like that feeling I had when I finally got to Providence and I saw you standing in the train station waiting for me, and how I knew I was falling hard for this girl. And of course, on July 4th, 2015, when you finally texted me to tell me I was, in fact, your boyfriend.
Getting through the tough and sometimes unbearable times with you has shown me the resilience of the human spirit. You staging a full-blown funeral for our fish, running to CVS after work to not only print but frame a photo of him to bring him home to me, digging a hole in our backyard, and saying a few parting words was honestly one of the kindest and most thoughtful things anyone has ever done.
I vow to hold your hand and walk all the way around Fenway Park so we can find the one vendor who sells vegan hot dogs and the other vendor who sells gluten-free buns. And I vow to spend the rest of my life working to make you as happy as you make me. My dad used to always say, it's a marathon, not a sprint. I think that relates now more than ever, and I'm excited for every step of the way.
I vow to follow your lead and try to see the brighter side of things and live a more positive and adventurous life with you and for you. I vow to try and do the dishes more, even though you're so good at it. I'm so excited for you to finally be my husband, the future father of our children, and the man that doesn't only exist in fairy tales, but in real life and in my life forever. I love you.
Today is a pivotal piece of this grand story. It's the culmination of countless moments, experiences, and memories shared between two people. And just when you think you've reached the end, a new chapter begins, full of possibilities. I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride.
I'm so happy and grateful for Connor and Kelsey. Those vows were the most personal things I've heard in a long time, and that's why I just know from the day I met them how perfect they are together.
Today is a celebration of love. As you start this next chapter in your lives and continue to write the book together, this one's gonna be the best one yet. I love you.
Here we have two people who are motivated to make each other happy. Though I feel honored to stand up here today and wish you two a lifetime of happiness, it also feels somewhat silly because I know I don't need to waste a wish on that happening. It just will.
We are now one. Welcome to the family. We couldn't be happier. All of you, welcome to this family. You're all amazing. You all mean the world to us. Have a freaking great night, y'all.